So I have a proposition, or a theory, if you will. It's mainly centered around Melina and her story and how she could possibly be in the next DLC, as we don't really know too much about her. Out of all of the characters in Elden Ring, Melina has the most vague story out of every single one of them. However, at the exact same time, she is the most seen character in the entire Elden Ring story. If that's not already raising a few eyebrows already, then maybe this will. Now, before we actually talk about Melina's storyline, I want to get into the possible DLC, and not just a DLC surrounding the map, but a completely new location. Now, before we begin today's video, be sure to leave a like, as well as a sub on today's video for more content like this. Now, if there's anything that I might have missed, or that you guys have your own theories, be sure to leave it down in the comments down below, or to follow my Twitter and comment it through there. With that being said, let's get on with today's video. So from this one YouTuber by the name of Garden of Eyes, he ended up finding a secret location hidden on the map. So huge shout out to him for finding this location so that I can use it for today's video. So this YouTuber ended up finding something underneath this cloud here. And what do you think is under this cloud? Nothing. Absolutely nothing, just void. And that honestly begs the question, why would there just be a big square of void underneath this conveniently placed cloud? Most people would be led to believe that they're saving that little area for something completely brand new, which is also a fancy name for DLC. This YouTuber even ended up using a mod called Souls Modding Wikidot, which shows the location in its special box. However, there was no evidence of files within the cloud center of the map. Some more evidence that we have for a possible DLC is that if you look at all of the divine towers and you put them all into a circle and then point it down into the middle, it points directly at the cloud. All right, so we have a bit of an understanding that there could possibly be a new island or a new place to explore in this location. Now let's talk about Melina. When you first meet Melina, one of the first things she says is, one of his kind is sure to seek the Elden Ring, even though it may violate the Golden Order, implying that by prophecy, one of our kind, the Tarnished, is set to seek the Elden Ring. Not only to set order to the Elden Ring, but also to become Elden Lord. Which, to be honest, is quite interesting to me because I'm having a tough time figuring that one out as to why Melina needs a Tarnished to help seek the Elden Ring and to restore order. So the people out there that are watching this video right now, if you guys know why Melina needs a Tarnished to restore order to the Elden Ring, please let me know, because I'm dying to know. So when Melina meets you for the first time, she offers you an accord, but then completely roasts you by saying,
"But you, I am afraid, are maidenless."
"Oh, screw you! I'm married!" So Melina makes an offer asking you to take her to Lindell. Melina makes a few more appearances, kind of telling you a little bit about herself, and that she doesn't really know what her purpose is. All she knows is that she was born at the foot of the Erd Tree, but that she was left there alone. She also explains to you that she was burned and bodiless, meaning that she is more of a spirit, which kind of explains why she kind of fades in and out whenever you talk to her. As you get closer to the market fight, if you sit at a site of grace, she'll come and explain to you that she was testing you. Now you might be asking, what is she testing you on? Well, if we look at the beginning of the game, where she makes her first appearance, you'll realize that she was testing you to see if you were fit to seek the Elden Ring to restore order. After that nice speech, you don't really see too much of Melina until you make it to Lindell. "But Bailiwick, I don't understand. Why does she want to go to Lindell?" Well, I'm so glad you asked, viewer. You pretty little thing. Because she doesn't know what her purpose was, but she knows where she came from, she wants to investigate the base of the Erd Tree. Now, after you defeat Morgoth, she comes back and asks you to take her to the Flame of Ruin. Now, this scene is one of the most beautiful scenes in this game, and that is for two reasons. Number one being because, well, it makes you realize that she finally figured out her purpose, also known as destined death. And number two being that you can make a choice. You can either let Melina sacrifice herself to burn the Erd Tree, or you can sacrifice yourself. If you let Melina sacrifice herself, then you can continue on the story like normal to become Elden Lord. However, if you jump in and sacrifice yourself, then it opens up a completely new questline. Because not only does that destroy Melina's destined death, but that also opens up the questline for the Frenzied Flame questline. And if you end up going down into the catacombs that's underneath Lindell after defeating Malekith, you can then access the Frenzied Flame. In these catacombs, however, Melina will come back 3 times, warning you that you should not be doing this. The reason she's warning you is because this will cause chaos and ruin to the world of Elden Ring. But what are we gonna do? We're gonna go through with it anyway. Why? Because we already unlocked the questline. So, once you open the door where the 3 fingers lies, you'll give him a nice good ol' hug. Once you reach another site of grace, Melina will reappear once again, telling you that she will kill you if you go through with it. And by going through with it, I mean becoming the Lord of Chaos. Now, once you defeat Radagon and touch his statue, you scream in pain and fall to the ground, becoming the one, the only, the Lord of Chaos. Okay, and now it's this scene that kind of ties the Melina DLC possibility kind of together. In this scene, you see Melina after you touch Radagon's statue. She comes back to the location after you're gone, finds Torrent's ring that she gave you, and explains that she will find you and she will kill you. Now here's the question that we might all be asking. Could this scene be a continuation of this DLC that could possibly show up? I mean, this is a theory after all, so anything could really happen. But the real question we should be asking is, what are your thoughts? If you guys want me to make some theories based on your guys' comments, that would be really, really cool, I think. But if not, I guess I'll have to figure something else out. So, comment, please. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you guys did, be sure to leave a like and hit that sub button for more content like this. Alrighty. I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. Alright, peace out.